Hi there and welcome back to this video course. In this video, actually the last one of the series, we're going to create a custom command which will check the people that are having a birthday within 3 days or 5 days from now. I'm not going to send any emails for that. I'm just going to show the people that are having their birthday within 5 days. So let's dive into it. Okay, so I've done a few things in the meanwhile. If you go to a person, I have now added the birthday to those people. I have changed all the factories from create to create quietly because we have an observer on the watch for it. So whenever something is created, for example, a task, it will send an email saying, hey, a new task was created. And with create quietly and also save quietly, you do it quietly, so the observers and listeners can't see the thing that you're doing, so they won't be triggered. So that's a quite handy thing to use here. Then I also did a migration. I added the birthday after the email to the people, and of course in the factory as well, I have added that birthday to be a fake date, year, month, day. Basically, it's very basic, right? So let me close this one here. And to create a new command, we will be using Artisan again. So head over to, and of course also I did I ran the migration. So let's go for Artisan make command and check for birthday. All right. Hit enter, and this will create our new command for us. In the console here, in commands, this will be the new file that has been created for us here. The signature here is the thing that Artisan will be using to define your command. So we're going to call it CWB and birthday check, like that, and with an E, right? If I hit save, this is the birthday, command, like that, as a description. If I hit save and I PHP Artisan, so I ran PHP Artisan right now, which is giving me an overview of all the things that I can do. And in here, I can see now, let me just search for it. Where is it? Mode, no, it's, here it is, CWB. This is a birthday command, CWB column birthday check. So this is the command that we now can run. So let's just quickly, let's us quickly in the handle function do our dump or die of hi there. Like that, save that, and then we can run PHP Artisan CWB birthday check. And the console here is actually returning that dump or die of hey there. All right, so we can use this as a normal function in a normal controller. So we're going to add our use app models person here to have access to our people. All right, and in here, what I want to do is I want to make a variable of people, which is equal to person. And well, the thing here is we can't just say, give me all the people that have their birthday on, we're actually the 12th right now, so the 15th, for if we take 3 days, the 15th, because that's in the future, and there aren't any people existing in the future. So we need to check if they have the same month and the same day as if in 3 days from now or 5 days from now. I don't care actually how many days you take, but for this example, we will take 5 days. So there's Eloquent has a function for that called where month, and I can check that against the thing that's in database, so birthday, and I want it to be equal, like that, to, and this is a cool thing here in Laravel, I can say now, And this will be using Carbon for me. And Carbon is a very handy tool that lets you work with dates and date times and things like that. So I want to add days like that, and I want to add 5, and I want I'm quickly going to actually dump or die this so you can see this. Dump or die of this, there we go. Oops, like that, and a semicolon at the end here, and let's run the command again. And now I actually have the birthday check, which is giving me 5 days from now is the 17th of April of 2023. All right, so and now I can throw a formatter after that. So format, and I only want the month. Save that and run that again. And now I get 04 as a month. And I can do the same thing if I do the format of a day. So let's actually copy this format like that. And in here, I want to add a second one where day equal to birthday, where birthday is equal to the same thing. Let me copy it. There we go. And I want it to be day. And there is absolutely no guarantee that we have a person in our database which is having their birthday at this specific day. So let's do a count for it. And I have nothing. There's nothing in here. So if I do get, of course there's nothing because I didn't dump or die it. So I'm very sorry. People, like that. And let's run it again. And we have 0. All right, so that means there is no one in the database whom is having a birthday on the 17th of April. Let us quickly check that. And I want to know, actually I'm going to set one, right? So this one is in April 17th. And if I now run it again, I have 1. All right, so I found 1 person who has a birthday on April the 17th. And I'm quickly going to add a few others. So here 17th as well, and I want Elise also on the 17th as well. All right, so and instead of, I actually want get, and I want I only want the name, right? So plug first name like that. And oops, I made a typo. Yes, I did. Save that. And now I have 3 people that are having their birthday on the 17th of April. I have Dwight, Pedro, and Jet. And I have Dwight here, 2013 for the April 17. Then I have Pedro indeed, and I have Jet. There's also the 3 people that I changed, right? So that's actually how you can use custom commands in your application to do things for you. But I'm quickly going to show you one other trick here. And in here we have a kernel file. And this is actually where the scheduler is taking place and doing a lot of things for you. The Laravel documentation has a lot of information on this, but if you have a cron job or a scheduled task on your server which is executing this file here, you can actually use schedule command, and let's say we want the birthday check to happen every morning at 8 a.m. So birthday, whoops, I forgot the B, birthday check. And then we can actually say daily at 800, like that, and a semicolon at the end. And you can define a lot of things here. You can have without overlapping, you can have notify on failure, you can have it, for example, if you want it only on the 17th of each month, if you want it to happen at night at 3 a.m. or whatever you want. The Laravel documentation has well-written documentation on this one. So that's it for this video. You have learned custom commands, where day, where month, creating quietly, do not trigger the observers and things like that, and how the scheduler works. So that's it for this video, and I will see you in the next one, actually the closing one of the series. So thank you for watching, subscribe, and take care.